Hi everybody, welcome to Family Sociology. I want to walk you through our syllabus. I want to make sure you understand everything that's going to be expected, and I want to make sure I can explain it well to you. So the first thing I want to mention that this course is asynchronous. So asynchronous really just means that all of our class, the full 3 hours, is offered online at your own time. There's no class that we need to meet at, and there's no specific time that we need to meet at. But it comes with its own consequences, which can be a problem for some students, and I want to share that with you, and that is time management. So it would be really important to use a calendar to keep track of things that are in your syllabus, and that's what I want to make sure we're clear on. So we're going to keep going along through here, and we'll try not to make this too long. All right, so I want to move along. So remember, asynchronous, so 3 hours, find 3 hours of your own time that you can plug this in for your course. Now, if we scroll a little bit, you see here I've got a few things on the screen. One, up here, that's the Blackboard URL. I'm sure you have a means of getting into access to Blackboard, but that's one click to get you there. This is how you contact me. That's my email. Now, the only day of the week that I don't email students is on Wednesday, and that's the day that I'm making more videos. Otherwise, all emails need to include your name. You also need to include which class of mine you're in. Family Sociology is not the only class that I teach. I teach 4 different courses. And then also make sure you fill in the subject. I get a lot of spam from time to time, and they don't come with anything in the subject. So please fill the subject in, even with the class name, and then put your name in there and ask your question. That'll be easy for me to answer your questions. Now, the next thing that we should be aware of is that's your textbook there. It's an e-text. Now, I will have posted a way to access it in Blackboard, and part of the way I will show you this is in the orientation video. So the orientation video, I'll show you where everything is as far as what you need for Blackboard and how to access everything, including how to access your e-text. Now, it's important that you get this required e-text because the videos that I make, I include not only the content from the textbook, but also some additional content that will be helpful in understanding some of the concepts. Your test is based on the textbook. So having the textbook or the e-text available will help you with that element. Next on there is the class and college policies. Oftentimes when people don't keep track of due dates, they miss things. And then when they become aware that they've missed them, they email me and ask if they can get it opened up again so they can do it, or if they can get an extension. Unless it fits the college academic policies and procedures, it's a no. Being busy, having to work, or having conflicts, unfortunately, that does not fit within the college policies. I will be fully supportive of any request that fits within the college policy. Absolutely. If it doesn't, it's unfair to the rest of the students. Okay, let's move on. We'll come down. Now, what we want to look at here is if you're needing anything academically, personally, as far as counseling, we have student services in the Owen Sound campus. In fact, we have them on all campuses. So you should be able to access some support, whether that be through counseling, whether that be in terms of disability services. Perhaps you have a disability and it would be useful to have the appropriate accommodations that you need to equal the playing field. Howard can help you with that. And then if you need the use of the adaptive technologist or testing specialist, then Lisa can help you there. Now, student evaluation, this is just breaking down the distribution of how your grades are being done. And you can see we have 3 tests, but the 3 tests are each worth 12, 14, and 14% for a total of 40%. Our assignment is worth 30%. It's big, but there's a lot in it. And most of this you can be doing on your own and meeting occasionally with your group members. That can be done either online or in person. And then you have 6 journals, including the orientation quiz. Now, like I said, there is an orientation video that I've made that I walk you through everything that we have to do and where everything is in Blackboard. So if you watch that orientation video and have your syllabus available, you should be able to manage that quiz without any difficulties. So the other thing to be aware of, if you choose not to do something, like for example the 6 journals, if you choose not to do them, then you're going to have a grade that's only going to be based out of 70%. So please make the effort to put everything in the calendar so you don't forget. Okay, now if we scroll a little bit further, we have a little breakdown of the tests. They're true and false, multiple choice. You have 3 hours over the course of 1 whole week to make up the 2 temps. The highest score will count. Then your assignment we're going to be doing is an income quintile poverty assignment, and all the material you need is available in Blackboard, and I'll show you in the orientation video where that all is so that you can access it and be able to post your assignment. Now, this is basically our syllabus. Now, the syllabus, what's really important about this is to remind you, your syllabus is kind of like a compass. It's the way to navigate your way through the semester and make sure that you get to the destination, the end of the semester, with a grade you're happy with. And so one of the elements about this, and it matches this concept about time management, is all of these dates are dates that don't move. They are consistent, they will be there, and therefore you need to meet those expectations. So Journal 2 is opened here and it's worth 5%. Your group contract, there's a contract that you need to complete, and this is going to be available on Blackboard. In the orientation video, I'll show you where everything is. And so that needs to be completed by the 26th, and so does the quiz. And then everything else is broken down in terms of content, where it is online, and what chapter it is. So you should find yourself being able to navigate what's expected in the course pretty easily. And then the last little bit, we'll scroll down a little further, is just about academic honesty and plagiarism. Please don't plagiarize. Don't borrow somebody else's work. Don't give your work to somebody else, because that's going to get you both in trouble. All right, everybody, I know this has been kind of quick, but I think you'll find a lot of good information in the orientation video that will help you navigate in and about Blackboard and where I put everything so you won't miss out. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this course. I look forward to seeing you virtually or just in the Ethernet. All right, everyone. We'll see you in the content. Bye now.